Hey everybody, LPB from Throttle Junkies here to unveil my 4x2 Slash. What do I mean by 4x2? Well, everyone knows we got the two-wheel drive Slash, the original, and they came out with the 4x4 Slash, which was an unbelievable machine, which is what this is, primarily. But what I decided to do, simply because I love rear-wheel drive because it's very difficult to drive compared to a four-wheel drive. It really takes all of your input. You got to really concentrate when you're driving. But I don't like the rear-wheel drive setup where the motor sits in the back. I do not like that at all. Never have, never will. So I was thinking one day, I said, you know what? This is the best of both worlds. So we took out our center shaft, obviously, sealed up the hole where the shaft would normally go through to kind of prevent any extra dirt from coming in. Took apart, obviously, all of your center diff, all of the axles, and if you can see in here, I better shut this baby down. Okay. Basically what I did inside, it's hard to see because of the everything that's going on in there, but the axles, I stuck with the 4x4 front axles simply because of the bearing diameter. It's a bigger bearing. I believe it'll, hold up better. So I simply used an axle end, dremelled it off. Beautiful fit. Some other things here. Obviously, we're running the neu-castle 1410 3800 kV motor. Obviously, also this beautiful speed control right here, the Mamba Max Pro SCT. And for a servo, I'm running the high-tech 7955 TG. They say it produces 333 ounces of torque at 6 volts, which I am running. Unfortunately, after about having this system for a little while, I did realize I was having problems coming out of the last turn of the track. She'd be wanting to shut down, off on, off on, off on, and I got it wide open, so I know there's a problem. I was a little worried, did some research. Everyone else was having the same problem. Put in the Castle Creations BEC, and it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, no complaints. It immediately fixed the problem, and loved it. Another thing I gotta say, I made some videos earlier in the year about some mods I had done. I'd like to say, unfortunately, most of those mods did not work well. I did on another chassis, I had put a couple holes to try and help release dirt. Unfortunately, all it did was add dirt, so that was a bad mod. Now, also in saying that, there's 2 wheat poles underneath here that are factory. Well, unfortunately, those wheat poles, same thing that this does, it allows dirt in no matter what. Makes it easy for dirt to get in, hard to get out. Just like my idea, good in theory, not in practice. All I did was find the right size set screw, put it in there, that way it'll seal it all up. If you try using liquid rubber or shoe glue, it will not work. The dirt will punch its way through, and it will still get in there. So, that being said, another thing, I also had another mod I had showed you guys on how to take the shocks, switch your A-arms around, mount them in the rear. Bad idea. At looking at it, I had thought that the rear end of the Slash got its toe angle from the bulkhead. I was wrong on that. It gets some of it from the bulkhead. It also gets some of it from the A-arms. When you turn them around, you basically go from, your positive toe in, whatever they're running, like 3 degrees, I think, to a 0 or even a little bit of a negative toe in. And we all know that that is not good because the vehicle will not track right, especially if I had it in a two-wheel drive, because with a two-wheel drive, I've always ran by basically 3 degrees toe in on the rear and roughly like 1.5, 2 degrees toe out on the front. Helps the track very well. Another thing, if you've noticed, the receiver box, I have taken that out completely. Moved the speed control over where it would normally be right here, right next to the motor. I moved it up into the middle to give them both a little bit of space. Mounted my receiver up front, get it away from all the moving components and the electronics as much as I could. And everything really is working out unbelievably well for this rig. Unbelievably well. Got some nice dirt guards that I built out of rubber that, fantastic. Anyone can do it. It's not a hard mod. But other than that, this baby is absolutely unbelievable. I thought this motor pushed it incredibly well as a 4-wheel drive. As a 2-wheel drive, I am absolutely blown away by this motor system. As you'll see by the video that we're going to have taking it out. And, that's that. Really want to thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned for the video upcoming of this thing going crazy. Thanks again, and keep racing. Here we go. Project 4x2 / 4x4, converted to 2-wheel drive with the new Pro Line flo-tek Toyota Tundra body. Custom painted by yours truly, and programmed up nice. About to give you a little demonstration on what this baby can do. Powered by Castle. That's it. So, let's have some fun with this baby, huh? That's it. Gets its first scars. I'd say that's a pretty powerful machine. Just 2?
Yeah.
That's awesome. One more.
All right. Whoa.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's a bad machine. Get that?
Yes. I got that.
Stay still. 4x2 slash. Great success.